These are the most brain-dead plays in NBA history.
What?
The Brooklyn Nets knew Blake Griffin was past his prime when they signed him, but I doubt they knew he was going blind.
Harden gets it ahead after the turnover. Shovel, extra feet. Oh, wow. Two Nets go down, Harris and Griffin.
Oof, that's gotta hurt. But hey, basketball can be a painful game. Here, Sam Decker found himself all alone on a breakaway before humiliating himself on national television. It's one thing to slip, but the dude got a face full of ball on the way down. I guess at that point, there's nothing left to do but get your sorry butt back to play some defense. Don't fret, even the best players make some bad mistakes. Steph Curry might be one of the all-time greats, but this was not his proudest moment.
Sitting out because of injury. Here's Curry off the steal. And oh, look out, Curry slipped. And now shoots for three.
Not only did he miss a wide-open dunk, but then he topped it off with an air ball. Maybe just lay it in next time, my guy. Up next, we have a couple players who embarrassed themselves on the same play. After getting crossed up, Marcus Smart flopped so far down the court, you'd think he was auditioning for the backwards Olympic bobsled team. Then James Harden does a little shimmy-sharoo before launching up a brick.
Up his dribble, and then a left-handed jump hook from a point guard. Harden.
We came here to watch some basketball, guys, not a dancing gong show on hardwood. Have some dignity, for goodness sakes. Speaking of dancing, Kemba Walker made himself look like a real kid when he celebrated a shot that didn't actually go in.
Walker, long three. Trickled off. And the rebounder, Richardson. Still an opportunity with a minute.
What a shameful shimmy, bro. And you know how they say you should stick to what you do best? Well, maybe JaVale McGee should stick to dunking and blocking shots, because he tried to show off his point guard skills, and this happened.
Oh, my goodness. He's about to throw it away. I knew he was about to throw it away.
The only player on the court high enough to catch that pass is JaVale himself. I mean, he's got to be hitting something before the game to make a play like that. But the only thing we want you to hit is that thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel, so we can entertain you with NBA moments, just like this one, brought to you by a couple of brainiacs trying to pull down a board for the Orlando Magic. We love seeing players fight for rebounds, but not with your own team.
Himself through the middle of the floor.
Williams. Too much on it. Tipped in by the Magic. Deadman and over.
But Thomas Bryant took scoring on your own basket to another level with this putback slam.
Possession with the easy score right here.
Folds the step back jumper. And Thomas Bryant, did he just throw that down?
The combination of talent and stupidity it takes for a man to make a play like that is nothing short of impressive. And up next, we have a player that has gone from champion to punching bag to mosquito, Jordan Poole. Poole was feeling so good about himself after he beat his defender that he took a moment to stare him down before putting up his wimpy little scoop shot that got swatted into the middle of next week.
Kuzma, bothered by Isaiah Livers, a very good defender. Jordan Poole to the baseline. Tried to scoop it up, and Asar Thompson came from nowhere.
You know, JP, now that you're on one of the worst teams in the league, you should probably just score the ball when you get the chance. And Marcus Smart might be one of the biggest oxymorons in the league, because his name is Smart, but then he makes plays like this.
What are you doing?
Maybe his name should be Marcus Nincompoop. I'm starting to get the sense that Draymond Green might not like Klay Thompson as much as he says he does, because he threw this basketball right in his face.
Activity against the Warriors. Nurkic has 13.
Zubac, the Lakers was unbelievable.
I've never seen this happen.
All right, mistakes happen, right? But then he did it again.
Green on top.
Get your fat head out of the way, Thompson. I'm trying to pass to Steph. But here, James Harden had no one to blame but himself.
Worried about the contact. Harden just lost the ball and then put it into his own chin.
Josh Hart's reaction tells the whole story there. And this next play tells the story of how Alexei Shved shot himself right out of the NBA.
Oh, he got lucky that time. And here's Shved. That will not make the highlights.
Maybe if the ball was on top of the Empire State Building, he could have gotten that one in. Here, DeMarcus Cousins suffers from a minor brain malfunction while on the basketball court.
Bad pass from Cousins as Davis turned his back. Here's Cantor. Strides and finishes!
You mind just taking this basketball and dunking it in my face? Thanks, pal. And then we have Russell Westbrook, who thought that he earned the right not to dribble.
And a travel call on Russell Westbrook.
I mean, traveling is one thing, but this guy went on a full-blown expedition of the court. If he likes walking so much, maybe he should trade in his basketball shoes for Grandpa's New Balances. Up next, we bring you a man named Von Wafer, who made the worst play of his NBA career in overtime.
And Orlando 4-2 before losing in the championship to the Lakers in 7, a missed slam, and O'Neal called for double dribble.
And as bad as that whole fiasco was, you really gotta blame the coach. Because why the hell was Von Wafer ever on the court in overtime? But that might not even be the worst overtime play ever.
Throws it, intercepted. Knight, 2 seconds, 1 second. Oh, he missed it at the horn.
I doubt Brandon had a good night's sleep after missing that layup. And I don't know why they call these shots free throws, because some of these guys don't make them look very easy at all.
Struggle. He's got one.
Try bending your knees a little, big fella. But I don't know what kind of advice I'd give Joakim Noah.
A season left for them to turn it around. And certainly, oh my goodness, someone opened the door.
That's the face of a man that knows he f***ed up. And then there was Andrea Bargnani, the knucklehead first overall pick that took this unnecessary shot. Has anyone ever considered adding an IQ test to the draft combine? But no boneheaded play in NBA history was as impactful as this last one here. Cause with time running out in the NBA Finals, J.R. Smith forgot the score of the game.
Rebound goes to the Cavs. J.R. Smith brings it back out. Throws it to Hill. Hill shot blocked.
That, kids, is why you shouldn't smoke pot before going to work. And those were the most brain-dead plays in NBA history. They were so dumb, I almost lost faith in humanity. Fortunately, we made another video about the most miraculous shots in NBA history, and they are just crazy. So go check it out, and don't forget to subscribe.